I was looking at my browser last time.
All set?
Yeah, you're live.
Good evening. Welcome to the Bellingham Select Board meeting for Monday, October 6th, 2025. If you can, please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge
allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good evening. No, this is not the premiere of Life of a Showgirl. This is the Town of Bellingham Select Board meeting for October 6th, 2025. We're going to open the meeting. We have open meeting. We now have Open Space Recreation Plan Committee formation. Hannah, how are you?
I am.
Hello. Come on up, Hannah. Rob, are you coming with her too, or?
Nope. She's got this all down.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Oh, okay. I didn't really bring anything other than, I think provided you guys with just kind of the draft of the proposed, the draft of the proposed charge. And it's really just kind of formalizing something that's been going on for a while, and we're gonna be getting that to you guys soon for hopefully an approval, for the open space and recreation.
It's 132 pages, so.
It's a very long document.
Mr. Spence, Mr. Spence, you have any questions?
No, I don't have any. I love the idea.
Mrs. Altamaki, any questions?
good.
Mrs. Automation, you have
I
any?
think it's a great idea. I think the committee should have been formalized a long time ago, and this gives you more of a solid basis to go after grants or after programs. So I think it's a great idea.
Mr. Pennell?
I think it's wonderful. Can I ask you to roll a dog park into this open space thing?
I don't think that was on the,
All right, so we have to keep it separate, okay?
Wait, well,
When I saw this, I'm like,
potentially, you
yay!
know, you can, put some input on it in the future plan.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right,
Yes.
if there's no questions, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to make the Open Space and Recreation Committee a formalized committee with one representation from each Select Board, Conservation Commission, and Recreation Committee, 4 at-large members appointed by the Select Board to stagger 2-year terms, with 1 initial appointment being 2 one-year terms and 2 2-year terms.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed, none. There you go.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, number 2 is authorize town administrator as the signer on project regulation agreement for Bellingham DPWEC 24-24-89.
So moved.
No, I have a motion in there.
Yep,
Where's,
it's under,
This is for the
is he the authority to file?
the
Oh, the
Mass Clean
motion.
Water Trust loan authorization for some PFAS money too.
yeah, it's the authority to file, the deeds right there. And the motion is
Do you have, oh, no, you don't have that.
Nope,
one.
that's not that motion.
I'm looking for it in the document. It's the document, but not the motion.
Look at that.
What do you
motion
have
for
there?
authority to file.
Excellent.
I move to authorize Joseph Layden, the town administrator, to act on behalf of the applicant as its agent in filing applications for, executing agreements regarding, and performing any and all other actions necessary to secure for the applicant, such as grants and or loans, planning or construction of water pollution abatement projects for drinking water projects, as may be made available to the applicant pursuant to the provisions of the Massachusetts Clean Waters Act, Mass General Law, Chapter 21, Section 27 to 33E, inclusive as amended, and the Water Pollution Abatement Revolving Loan Program, Mass General Law, Chapter 29C, for the project known as Bellingham DWPEC-24-89.
Do I have a second?
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, none, 5-0.
Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the minutes for September 22nd.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, none, 5-0. Anything for old business? Anything for new business?
I just have one thing I'd like to bring up, and I know I brought this up in the past. And I don't think we addressed it. It was toward the end of Dennis's reign, so I can't understand why it didn't happen. A few years ago, Rob, I'm glad you're here. the planning board, in some of their decisions, were able to get from the developers funds to help with, basically, litter. And I've asked several times over the past few years, and I know there was, when Mary was here, there was an issue with, how it was gonna be put into the general ledger. We got past all of that. But then the money was sitting there. There was like $35,000. And I could be off a little bit, but that number rings a bell. I really want to know where that money is. That money, where is that? Because when we talked about allocating in the summer, back in the springtime, we talked about allocating that money to hiring some high school students as part of the Parks Department, DPW, to get them up there to help maintain some of our roads, because they're awful. We did a long walk on High Street and Maple Street, and I'm on Maple all the time. And I'm sure there are other streets just as bad. But I'm getting phone calls. High Street especially is in really bad shape. So I'd like to know where that money is. I'd like to leverage that money somehow, some way. If it's overtime for DPW workers to get out there, I mean, there's tires, and I talked to Jesse about this too. If you see something and you've got a pickup truck and you're the DPW, pull over and pick it up and put it in your truck. That's all I'm asking. It's out of control with the volume. And we know why. It's because we have long haul tractor trailers coming into town, dumping their garbage out before they get to their facility. They can't wait to get there and dump it because it's large bottles of empty vodka.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels, you name it, and millions of nips. So I'm asking if we can find where that $35,000 or whatever that money is that was, and we need to do something with it. And I'd like to figure out what we can do with it. I'm asking Joe.
That's how we can get a project going.
I'm asking Joe, because it's really quite bad. And it's not, we missed the window for our Earth Day in the spring because of weather and other things. And Dylan was gonna push it off to the fall. I've not heard anything about it. We didn't do it in the summer because quite frankly, the poison ivy is really bad
But
on both those roads. And I don't want anybody getting out there and having poison ivy all over them.
it'd be perfect right now.
Yeah, so I'm just asking if we can figure out if it's hiring somebody. Let's get the roads cleaned up. They're in really bad shape. And Depot too. Depot is not quite as bad, but it's one of
Depot
the
Lake,
Depot Street.
Center Street.
Yeah.
That's just bad. The difference is, like, in front of my house, there's no trash because I pick it up. And when I pick up down the street, when we take the dog for a walk. But on Center Street, there are a lot of homes there, so they'll pretty much pick up,
Yeah,
their own trash in their yard, though they don't like it. It's not right and it's not fair. But they do. But you've got stretches of road, like on High Street, where there's no homes on one side. And it just becomes a massive dumping ground.
That's something.
So I've said enough, but I think everyone gets the point. I want to find out where that money is and let's use it, figure out a way to use it. And get these roads cleaned up. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Anything else? Joe, town administrator report.
Okay, so last week I attended the Massachusetts Municipal Association's forum on healthcare costs. I think a lot of towns were going there looking for answers, and unfortunately, I think we all got indigestion. Healthcare, as we know and the town knows, is challenging, but it also is not any easier on the state side. And a lot of them, it's not the usage, things are just getting more expensive. It's something that I'm going to continue to follow and try to identify and working with not only Caroline, but also our consultants at Gallagher as we're looking at the impact healthcare costs have on town services. Working with the senior center director on trying to get additional staffing support now that the kitchen is up and running. Also working with the Board of Health Director on examining the current public health nurse contract and also trying to get some clarification on expectations for public nurse services. This morning, town and school officials met to discuss memorializing some additional changes for maintaining fields and playground, and including just trying to make sure that what makes sense, because some of these fields are also used by some of our leagues, and how to tie them in and make sure that we can all be not only efficiently maintaining fields, but also maintain communication coordination. Tomorrow I'll be at the senior center for my monthly coffee and conversation. And tomorrow night, the capital committee is meeting, and we're going to be reviewing capital requests that will be on the warrant for fall town meeting. As is sort of typical, the requests really exceed what will be available. But coming out of that meeting will be then another subsequent meeting with the finance committee, and then we'll schedule time with the board as well. On Wednesday, October 8th, Secretary Ed Augustus will be visiting Bellingham Housing Authority. This is part of his ongoing outreach effort with local housing authorities. He's going to be at Depot Court Wednesday morning. Looking ahead a little bit, we have, and it's posted on the website, but a flu clinic for Bellingham residents will be held on Wednesday, October 22nd. That's 4 to 6 p.m. here in this room. Anyone that's interested in signing up, please visit the town website. And also coming up on Saturday, October 25th, the annual Halloween trunk or treat will be on the Common from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.
Outstanding. All right, well, having fulfilled the agenda, do I have a motion to adjourn from this? And we need to take a roll call for executives.
Yeah, you need to read the motion for the executive session.
Yeah, the motion to hold executive session pursuant to general law, chapter 30A, section 21A, category 3, to discuss strategies with respect to litigation for ZP Battery versus Town of Bellingham, where an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigation position of the public body.
And then we will not be returning.
We will not be returning to our meeting. Our meeting will adjourn from executive session.
Correct. Do we have a second? Oh, yeah, do we have a second?
Second, yeah.
And then roll call vote. Cody?
Aye.
Aye, Jen?
Aye.
Ken?
Aye.
Aye.